Guys, it's been a minute and I actually feel awkward coming on camera, like I'm sweating, my top lip's sweating. Anyways, it's been ages and I actually want to make this like a quick video because I just want to do like a quick recap of things that have been going over the last month because it's been so busy. And even though I've been filming, when I've gone to sit down and edit, I'm like, what kind of crack is this? It's like a bit of this, a bit of that, and I'm like, yeah, it's too much. So I'm gonna dive straight in and just give it this. Look, I am a confidence coach and a dance teacher and someone that preaches body positivity, confidence, acceptance, love. And yet, honestly, I've had like some of the most difficult few weeks with my self-esteem, with my confidence. And I just wanted to do a video to say, like, listen, I get it. No one has to be perfect. No one has to have fully healed. Like, your sole purpose and being in life can't just be to constantly kind of pick at yourself. There has to be some kind of moment of like, I'm okay with this journey. There's some good days and there's some bad days and there's some in between. But like, perfection is something that I certainly don't want to strive for, but the pressure is just a lot. So I was like, I'm gonna do something random today because I've been feeling a bit, and I'll talk about, you know, why and how. I was like, I'm gonna take you to go and pick my next little outfit for either a Heels and Feels event, a class, something that we've got coming up, something spicy. And it can be really daunting when you walk into like Ann Summers or a lingerie shop because you're like, where do I start? What looks good on me? What's good for my shape? But that's the whole point. I want to go in and just do something fun and then bring the stuff back and try it on and make you, you know, you guys can pick with me. But when I do that, we'll talk about the things that have been going on. You'll see me getting ready and all of that stuff, and we can talk about all the stuff that's happened in the last month because some of it is juicy. But yeah, cool. Okay, I'm back. I feel like it was a successful trip. Now, I know everyone loves a little Shein or a little like Fashion Nova haul. I love it too. But I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Ann Summers is not that expensive. Don't get me wrong. There are things in there, like I don't really wear like bra sets. They're quite expensive. But these things that you can wear in dance classes, because everyone will say to me like, I don't know what to wear in class. And again, this is not to say that you have to wear lingerie or you have to wear anything crazy, but for those people who are wanting to do like more explorative work with the dance stuff, whether it's concept videos or like photo shoots, there's some really nice bits. So I'm going to show you what I bought. Whether I change into it or not, I don't know. But they're all around the £20 mark. When I went around Valentine's to get the stuff for my Valentine's workshop, they were like between £13 and £18 for like one of these each. These are all £20 or £22. So the first one, now again, obviously all of these I would wear with like a halter neck bra or like pants. So that's the first one. That's how it looks. It's got like little gems and diamantes. I love this one. I would probably wear this like on a little birthday occasion or a little night out if I had like the right underneath stuff. But again, for £20, it really looks more saucy than it is. I promise you, it literally, it's giving like ballroom and Latin gown situation because it's so, you can't really see like here. I will try it on, but it's got all the gems and stuff. It's really, really cute. But this one is my favorite. Like, you know when you see these like LA choreographers and they're in class and they've got these like bad bitch, this is perfect. I'm gonna definitely show you this one because I loved it. I actually got all of them, you'll be so surprised, in an extra small or a small. Now usually I'm like at least medium to large. I've got like larger hips, my thighs are big, but I would say with these, if you're gonna go into Ann Summers, these, because they're quite generic fitting, they can come out quite baggy. Personally, when I wear underwear, I have to wear bigger size in because I don't like things cutting into me. But where it's not underwear and it's just like overwear, I actually prefer it being a bit more tight fitted, and you'll see when I try it on. But anyways, I wanted to share a little bit about why I kind of suddenly became a little bit self-conscious. Now, I'm not saying that just because you do a little bit of work on yourself or just because you even care about body positivity that you don't have days where you can be a bit in your head or a bit, you know. And it's funny because I actually was speaking with a student the other day because she was saying that actually the dance studio can be really intimidating because as soon as you walk in, you're faced with yourself. And I've said this for years. You know, dance can be the most rewarding and freeing and like liberated experience, and it can also be the most like, fuck, I'm really self-conscious, it's just me and myself in the mirror, even though there's beautiful people in the room that you don't even need to compare yourself to, because you can see the separation in everyone's backgrounds and bodies and differences. You can't help but naturally compare yourself to where you want to be, or where you feel you should be, or whose body is in the room, and that's not going to disappear. And the point is, I don't want anyone to think that like just because you're on this journey, it means that all thoughts are eradicated and that you don't have them. Like, personally, it's just how I deal with the thoughts, right? And kind of similar to meditation, I just see it as a thought, you know? The last few weeks, I haven't been like bashing at myself, but I've just been very honest with, oh, that's really made me feel shit. That's really made me feel uncomfortable. And like, I know my body does its best for me and it shows up every day. So do you know what? I'm really grateful. Still doesn't mean that I don't feel those things that are a bit icky about myself at times, but I focus on what I need from it, the longevity of what my body does for me and how it works. But basically, long story short, let's go back. I did a podcast, right? This podcast that got all a little bit out of hand, and